Warning: the following contains very naughty language and humor. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey guys, Handsome Dave here. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for the quality of video that came out 3 weeks ago. I do believe that it was my editing software. I actually film all of my videos on my Samsung Galaxy 7, so literally my phone. And I actually have all the editing software on my phone, so when I edit a video, I literally just shoot it and then edit it on my phone. Like that's all it is. I don't use like Final Cut or anything. Like I'm getting to that point, but as of right now, I just do it on my phone. So I'm guessing it was the app that I used to edit. So again, bear with me here, guys. I will be fixing this, and I will be getting more appropriate equipment to film. This video is on the DC Comics event, the Doomsday Clock. This event is really interesting because this is actually a sequel to The Watchmen. Now, Alan Moore has also gone on record to say he is not okay with this. He despises everything that is going on right now with this Doomsday Clock. Anyhow, this is actually in the hands of Jeff Johns, and he is a legendary writer for DC Comics. He did the Green Lantern for several years, and honestly, he had the best run for Green Lantern. He started off with the New 52 Justice League, and now he's picked up the Doomsday Clock. My initial reaction to this, awesome. It is in the best hands ever. But how is the book? In my honest opinion, guys, the book itself is a very slow burn. It was a monthly issue coming out. There's 12 issues in this series. Now they've just announced that they've slowed it down to bi-monthly. And guys, I gotta tell you, like this comic right now is 3 issues in, and it's just it's good. It's really good. Don't get me wrong, and it's building. It's just all about build up right now. But god damn it, I wish it would just do something to pick up. Like it's like. Now that it's going to be bi-monthly, it's even going to be more of a slow burn. It's like literally doing a witch burning with a Bic lighter. And if you go back and read The Watchmen, you'll understand, like, it was a slow burn as well. It was a lot to get into. There's a lot to pick up on. Like, there's like little tidbits here and there. And there was also little side stories too. And that's what made The Watchmen really good. Now, I can see them doing that with the Doomsday Clock, which is great because this is combining The Watchmen and DC Comics. So this explores the after effects from the Button storyline and all the events from the New 52 and the beginning of Rebirth. Because again, remember at the beginning of Rebirth, Batman finds the bloody comedian button. Something that you need to pace yourself with, because if you do this, if you speed it up too quickly, you're gonna fuck up. You'll fuck it up somehow, and it's been done in the past. But I find that if you're gonna go too slow, you're gonna have the same effect. So, but right now, it is 3 issues in, it's still very slow. But that's not to say that it hasn't grabbed my attention. It is actually really well written. For me, like I'm reading it thinking, oh my god, this is going to happen. This is going to happen eventually too, because I've been reading up through the New 52, most of the Rebirth. I read the entire Button storyline because that one was amazing. Like, that was my favorite storyline. And if you guys haven't read it, it's now out in graphic novel form. I highly recommend that you run out and pick it up because it is fantastic. This kind of pumped the brakes a little bit. Like, it slowed it down. Again, it's also trying to incorporate the Watchmen storytelling as well as DC Comics. So you do get action here and there, which is great. The last issue that just came out was like great. Like, it started picking up the pace a little bit. And I was like, all right, this is getting really good. And then how it ends, you're just like, okay, well, now I have to wait 2 months to see how this transpires. Also, another thing that's happening right now, and this is good, and this is also really bad at the same time. Golden rule of comics: death is never permanent. I mean, we all know that. Like, how many superheroes have come back from the dead? Superman came back, Batman came back. Batman wasn't really dead, but that's beside the point. Jason Todd, Bucky Barnes, all of them. They die, they come back. It just happens. There are a couple characters from The Watchmen and both DC Comics that have come back, and I'm reading it, I'm like, why? Why bring them back? Because that was a pinnacle point in that storyline. Like, you're tampering with history now. Like, and now, don't get me wrong. Again, I told you it was a slow burn. this could be leading to something else. This could be leading to something amazing, and I'm probably just misconstruing it. But at the same time, for me, it was really weird because there was a couple deaths that happened, both in DC Comics and in The Watchmen, that you needed that to happen for the story to progress. And take it with a grain of salt, guys. My final verdict on this, I highly recommend reading it. If you're a fan of DC Comics and you are a fan of Watchmen, which a lot of people are because it is the most celebrated graphic novel, you owe it to yourself to pick up this comic book series because it has a lot of potential. And maybe in the end, Alan Moore will actually enjoy it. I mean, he's probably read the whole story and he still doesn't condone it, but who knows? Who knows what will happen? But who knows? Like I said, we don't know where this is going, but so far, great, but a very slow burn. So guys, I'd like to mention a huge thank you to the people at Big B Comics here in Hamilton. Always fantastic service, guys. If you're looking for a new comic book location and you're in the Hamilton area, please check out Big B Comics up on Upper James. I have another couple more comic book videos coming out. I know I've been focusing a lot of movies and current events in the news lately for my YouTube channel, but I do want to get back into comic books. I will be doing a segment on the Dark Knights from the Batman Metal series, which I am currently reading, and it is amazing. You guys know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. Always show us that love. And as always, guys, stay handsome.